Yes!
Oh. That's it. Just confirm something, please. It's to do with this photographic print. Sure, a while ago, you spoke of this print showing the victim's table at the scene of crime. That was exactly as it was left? That's correct, the lady says. Well, that is... it's odd. Very odd. That's true. There should be 2 glasses on the table, not 1. By right counts, there's only one glass picture. Are we supposed to be impressed by this and picking over who wants?
Objection!
Not I say. Be the detective here and remove your glass from the table to conceal the lady's presence? Of course not. I would never do something so reckless. Should have been 2 glasses on the table, or you try to tell me you can clink with only 1. Quite right. It only took 2 glasses to the table. She knows that. It would seem that it was Miss Brett who took the glass from the table. Also terrifying, everything that happened. And thought I should try to hide the fact that I'd been there at all. Sorry. There, as I assured Cord before, it's no consequence of all. That's fucking absurd. You'd like to know? Yeah, I only took glass from the scene. Yeah. She slipped into a small handbag she was carrying. Handbag, you say? Yes. Handbag. Uh-huh. But well done, partner. It's really very simple. A child was heard from the defendant picked up the gun from the restaurant floor. Murder weapon. Can't be seriously suggesting. Yes, I do. Did not search Miss Giselle Brett's handbag on the day of the murder? No, sir, I did not. Yeah. But she could have had plenty of time to hide it, though. Yeah, what? Why do you not let Heavily open her handbag to show tons of time? Did not see. I have no faith in police. Said I not searched the lady's handbag after shooting simply because it was unnecessary. I have a piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten about. Photographic print. Let's look at it. Very strange, but thank you. There he is, he's dead. Killed him. Okay, no. Okay, well, some weird's going on. Is there really no chance now of turning this trial around? You're the judge. Just think about that last photograph the detective produced I can contest. There's no basis on which we can argue if the trial continue.
Yes!
I don't think you can rule out this case yet.
Yes!
Doing case this time. Yeah, question. Report. See, I see it. I'm not really sure. I'll keep pushing, then it's all over. Right. Let's go.
Yes!
Yes, Your Excellency. I believe the photograph prints are an amazing invention. Photograph things may have overlooked at the time record forevermore. Fears something now. Clearly visible in this other photograph. How did the victim come to have that unusually shaped burn on his wrist? The reason was recorded here.
Objection!
Oh no.
Yes!
Emblem on the plate. They're exactly the same shape. The victim must have suffered this burn while he was present at the restaurant.
Objection!
Can't know if I haven't been in question or not. It could have been the day before or the day before that. Well,
Objection!
like Prosecutor Orichi, the chances of that are extremely slim. Why? The outline of the burn is clearly discernible. Serious injury would have caused quite a commotion at the restaurant. Do you agree? Can't imagine having missed such a terrible disaster, certainly. I'd say looking at the picture of the wound that wasn't suffered very long ago, and there was not a particularly large burn, extremely well defined, as the defense just pointed out. It's no mild burn, that's for sure. Maybe more specific, Inspector. Let's see. Wait, was that around 90 degrees centigrade? A burn like that would have taken around 3 seconds. becomes evil, that victim would have let out a scream of pain then. I've been investigating the restaurant for several weeks already, but I've not heard anyone scream at all. As the head waiter of Le Carnival, I can testify to that without hesitation. You're a detective, not a waiter.
Yes!
Something isn't right here. As the detective said, anyone who burnt themselves on the piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds would scream in pain. There's no question for that. Yet Inspector Hasanaga hasn't heard the professor scream. The strange thing is, on the day he was shot, he didn't hear him cry out either. Professor had carelessly laid his wrist on the plate for 3 seconds like that. That'd be beyond careless, I think. And the rest of us in the restaurant, myself, the sergeant, and the old antique dealer, all of us without question, have heard him scream. Do you agree, Professor Archie? So the question is, why did a single person hear Dr. Wilson scream? When you suffered wrist, Dr. Wilson. Someone's wrist was burning on the piping hot plate for 3 seconds. Was already dead. Yes. Now, it's the only possible explanation. When the beefsteak was brought to Dr. Will's table that day, the professor was already dead.
Objection!
The restaurant. Until case turned upside down. See, the court must hear from this witness again. Now believe that the victim was already dead before the gunshot was heard. I likely spread no something about it. Damn. She's done fucking around. Brett, I want to ask you to testify in your own words about the events leading up to the death of the victim. Yeah, she fucking did it. Nothing else other than the gunshot, you say? Huh. Ace Attorneys versus racism. He doesn't miss much. Final cross-examination. Yeah, right. Yes, Your Excellency. So you have no idea when the poor man burnt his wrist like that?
Yes!
His hand is on plate. Yes. Get real. She's right! As your friend, you've embarrassed me as well as yourself, Ryunosuke. Why did you tell me?
Yes! Yes!
Drinking carbonated water, is that right? Damn you. Damn means the exact opposite. And you. Show no other possible cause besides a gunshot.
Yes!
That's kind of interesting you say that, specifically. From ballistic trauma. Okay, for all of us, a little burn on the wrist isn't going to kill us, and there are no other signs of trauma on the victim's body to indicate some other cause of death. Burn must have happened straight away, when the plate was first brought to the table by the waiter. The victim burned his wrist on the hot plate as soon as it was brought out from the kitchen. Must have been already dead that point. Seems like figuring something out. Someone take him out leaving a trace. Please show me.
Yes!
still leaving a trace? Someone is shot or strangled or stabbed or thrown from a height. However, a person's life is taken. There are always telltale traces on the body. But you're relying on that. And our police force has thoroughly examined the body of the deceased. There can be no doubt. Traces all of those causes of death. Some other way of killing someone that doesn't leave a mark. Doubt me, young man. Tell everyone the professor did lose his life. Otherwise, I'm afraid your argument falls flat. Way of killing someone that leaves no trace. Nevin's back us up there. Of course, this country's investigative techniques fire. We didn't get by that. Let's see what you have to say about that. Inferior? What do you mean by that?
Wait.
She's like, oh my god. Very nice. Flawed. Trespasser Archer's finally starting to make sense. I very much doubt that. Still, there's something about what Miss Bird just said. There's a moment before when something didn't seem quite right. I think. It's going terribly. No matter how much I press her, I'm not turning up any new information. Uh-huh. As I suspected, she's a tough witness. We need to find a way to break her testimony. What? There's one thing I noticed, something that's been bothering me. About the person next to her. Okay.
Yes!
Why is that?
Wait.
People are actually testifying. They're usually very careful not to let anything slip. However, when they're listening to someone else speak, you'll find they let their guard down. Lost his own thoughts. None. Pursue the man in his train of thought. Pursue it.
Wait.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Sorry, shock you. Something you'd like to say, please. Share with the court.
Attention!
You have something to add? Yeah, if you'd like to speak. What you got? Ladies, right, our country's police practices are not as modern as those using paper. Which is why I, Satoru Hasanaga, are sorry to make every investigation I'm involved with flawless. Evidence lacking on my watch. I'm not afraid to take everything I can from the scene of the crime. It's preserving evidence, you see. Call me crime scene thief. I'm not ashamed of what I've done. A crime scene thief? Take this for example. Of carbonated water they took to the victim's table on the day in question. Yes, it lost all of its fizz, having been opened 3 days ago now. It was carbonated water. One day our police will be among the best in the world. The time is coming, I guarantee it. Yes. Let's take a look at that. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. Alright, let's see what we got here. What says Kazuma? I think it's French. It must be very expensive water. What does it say? Then go to France and ask. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't swing so much. Let's have a sip of this. No! You can't do that! One thing, that's evidence. You can't go around drinking evidence. Oh no, you're right. We all know what might be inside, do we? You never cease to amaze me. Yes, it was that ball. Okay. Fortunately, I have no idea when the poor man burned his wrist like that. Why I brought my sick person, I raised our glasses in a toast. As far as I've heard, the post report showed no other.
Yes!
Alright, let's try it.
Yes!
Actually, there is one method of killing a man without leaving a trace that comes to mind. Obviously, I'm referring to poison. The day of his death, we know that Dr. Wilson drank from this bottle as carbonated water. Could it be that there was poison inside? Could it be that the professor actually died after taking a sip from his glass? Who was sitting at the same table as the professor, and the table slipped poison into his drink. Only person who could have done it is Giselle Brett. It was you.
Objection!
Outrageous.
Objection!
It's not a political arena. This is a trial determined on the individual's skill with respect to one's crime. What? The fact that this woman is British makes no difference. We're determined the truth. What? If I may.
Shut up!
You should be silent. I offer my most humble apologies. Sorry, my lady. To what are you referring? I described your police force as inferior, but no matter how inferior they may be, you still investigate this particular point thoroughly. The bottle, I mean, Inspector, and whether or not it contained poison. Of course. You did? Have you forgotten what my guiding principle is already? I strive for a flawless investigation every time. Naturally, tested the inside of this bottle and its contents. And what did you find, Inspector? I would test for every toxin that's available in this country at the present time. Find no trace of poison of any description in the bottle of carbonated water. Tests were meticulously carried out by the chief coroner himself. This established my complete innocence in a horrid affair. Okay, as presently observed, a shot to the chest from this gun was the only conceivable cause of death. Furthermore, the accused who died on the mission was holding this weapon. This should only be the culprit. I'm done for. Oh no. Do you have any further new evidence to present to court at this point? Kazuma? I'm sorry. I have nothing more.
Hold it!
A new caricature. Hi there. Shisada Ikataba. Carrying a small package wrapped in a cheeky cloth. To be continued? Shit! We're gonna do this later. Like, this is clearly gonna be like a whole endeavor. And you're the closest to the defense. Why sudden aggressive report. Hey, new party member. Sorry, there's no time. Please, accept this. Jailbrett's research. We are headed back to the university. To his laboratory. Why would this paper? Professor, which? Special characteristics of Curarian's effects on human subject. They obliterate her. Okay, let's see what we got now. What is this? Everyone pointed it. This is by a blowpipe and dart. Application as aesthetic Harrison's for respiratory. What type of stare do you have? If you wouldn't mind, perhaps you could grace us with your presence a little longer. What a delightful invitation, I'm afraid. It's not so very long until tea time. Sorry, that's not an option. Sorry, it's not time for tea time. Okay.
Yes!
Giselle Brett. And you were studying under Dr. Wilson at Yuma University doing research. Research by sheer coincidence, perhaps? To a deadly poison? Toxin known as Curar, Your Excellency. Slice amount of this deadly poison entering the body leads to instant death.
Objection!
Curar, you say? Never heard of it? You wouldn't have heard of the cure before this simple reason. It doesn't exist in our country. It doesn't exist. Correct, which means no matter what tests the police can do for toxins, they never identify a cure. Why? Because there is no test available that can identify the presence of this highly deadly poison. This report, authored by a visiting researcher from England, has long been used by tribes people of South America as a poison to lace their arrows, well known among European doctors and scientists. They say it is produced from the extract of a tree that grows deep in the jungle, and it was first brought back to Europe at the turn of the century by explorers. Now, struck by arrows laced with curare suffer instant death. Doesn't that sum it up, Miss Brett? Sorry.
Objection!
If he had been administered some of the so-called deadly poison, he would have been squirming and writhing in pain. That might be true. I would have noticed a disturbance like that. Going to this, however, it's the other way around. The very fact that the victim didn't show any visible signs of distress is evidence that the cure was used. When it's targeted on this person's system, it causes instant paralysis. In other words, afflicted victims lose all their strength and are completely unable to move. If they were in total agony, there would be no visible signs of pain at all. Obviously, if a man lost all strength in his muscles, collapsed on the floor, with a chair under him for support, Dr. Wilson did, the effects could go largely unnoticed. It's just paralysis. Poison causes death. Well, explanation is extremely unpleasant. The poison causes immediate paralysis, as I said, leaving the victim unable to move. But after a short time, paralysis is so severe it causes the muscles to control respiration to fail. In other words, the actual cause of death is suffocation. All the while the victim's conscious and aware, just unable to move. To the observer, it looked almost like the victim was slipping peacefully into an endless sleep, but for the victim himself, final moments would be a living hell. That is the true nature of this deadly cure poison. So if we...
Objection!
If I may.
Shut up!
It's you. Must be taught. So, this is how you Japanese behave. Well, Miss Barrett, feeling is mutual. Capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstance of an innocent man framed in a heinous crime, that's really a loathsome act.
Objection!
So funny. Oh, excuse me, Your Excellency. May I borrow that bottle from, please? Don't get too big for your boots. Attending to show Mrs. myself, this whole affair is a comedy. She's gonna drink it, and it's not gonna kill her. Because that's not how she killed him. But we are on the right track. I know. Now we're all waiting. Huh. Where does it matter? The court's stunned. So... the bottle was clean. Ah, quite incredulous little boy, but of course, that's a simple truth. Even presenting finds my research so concisely here in Grand Vin. Thank you, waiter. Now then, Your Excellency. Oh shit. strong scent. A whole glass. Also, nothing else. That ball of water contains no poison. As I thought, there is no poison in that bottle. Why? Isn't it obvious? If there's poison in there, she'd be dead. That was a guileless ending to a promising line of inquiry counsel, for which you'll be penalized. The first one. My new dose.
Objection!
Drinking the water from it? And I believe the complication can be explained. How? What the heck is that? Wait. We don't see it, but it's still there. Okay, what do we got here? I know how she did it. because it's on his stake.
Yes!
Okay.
Yes! Objection!
Yes, I know. It's left me curious about something. Well, it sounds as though this indigenous hunters have been using point to place the heads of arrows that they shoot at whatever prey they're hunting. And the point of hunting is to catch prey to eat. But if they were to use these laced arrows, then trace up often the hunters. Yes, good point. So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, would they? Because they'd be eating poison. Well, I found the answer to that conundrum. Under special characteristics, it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound. See, that makes sense. The mention of that particular detail seemed a little strange to me. But it all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. Oh my god, okay, I think my recording isn't gonna go out through this research. You incur special characteristics, and you knew that you can make a spectacle drinking that water without being in danger yourself. Oh shit! Get that animal out of this courtroom!
Objection!
This poison talks fascinating, I'm sure. But we gotta save the game, and we'll play later.
Hi there, this is TNT telling you that this video is brought to you by my streams at twitch.tv/TNT3Rays, where I stream gameplay every night. See you soon.